Concrete is a mixture of chemicals. It's sand and stone and lime and cement mixed together creates a chemical reaction that hardens. So they mix it at the plant, load it on a truck. The truck typically takes about 30 to 40 minutes to get to the site, and they have another 30 or 40 minutes on site to place the concrete before the chemical reaction starts its process and starts to harden. It's all time sensitive, and the trucks are staged every 15 minutes. A truck leaves the plant so that when they get here, typically they'll dump the load in 15 minutes.
Go back up there, right over the edge.
And as soon as that truck is unloaded, the next one is backing in and he's ready to unload. And the next one's backing in. Because of the nature of the construction and the type of design, just getting the concrete forms in the right place is a massive undertaking. In a lot of areas on this site where you cannot back a concrete truck right up to the point that the concrete's required, or if it's spread out over a large area, quite often they'll use a pump method. They'll bring a pump into a central location. The trucks will dump the load into the pump, and the pump will actually pump concrete right to the spot you need it.
Fill that hole there and take it around that way so we don't run into trouble.
Every column that you see out here, there's a footing. For every building wall, there's a footing. There's concrete in the foundation walls supporting the buildings. They have a tool that they actually dip it in the concrete. As it vibrates, the concrete settles in around all the rebar and assures that you're going to have a consistent thickness, a consistent finish to your concrete. There will be concrete finished slabs that are done in a different way in that they're going to be placed, leveled, and then later ground and polished. So you'll have a highly polished finished look. The tunnel itself was made up of a number of segments.
You know, you got a big slope. You go from a 3-foot high wall all the way up to a 16-foot high wall. So 16 feet on a slope to try to keep the concrete from running from the top all the way to the bottom, you got to pour it stiff.
Ultimately, it comes down to the craftsmanship of the carpenters, whether or not they can install the formwork on the marks given by the survey crew, install the plywood finished panels on the inside of the formwork, make sure all the joints line up and make sure all the panels are secured so the consistency is there, just so that once all that's removed, any little inconsistencies will telegraph through. So once it's removed, you're hopefully not going to see any of that. It'll be one uniform surface. One of the things that you like to see in a concrete contractor is a crew that has been together for a long time, because the masons and the carpenters and the laborers and the lathers who install the reinforcing bar all work together as one team.
I got a nice little crew,
It's like a family, basically.
I think it's very important for a project like this that they can all work together. With any surface created in this way, you basically have one shot at it. You pour it, you place the concrete to the best of your abilities, but once that concrete is set and you remove the forms, you're kind of left with what the product is.
You guys have no mercy, so you'll get splattered.